On today's show so far, we've dwelled in the city and paid the price for beauty. Our final contestant today will show you how he plans to make money on campus territory. Muhammad Firdaus is convinced that he has taken the student lifestyle to a whole new level by creating a card that rewards the students for all of their online and offline behavior.
So, just a bit of sharing about the story about how I came up with this idea and whatnot. I was a student leader. I was very active doing events and whatnot. But you know, the sad thing about doing this kind of events, your members tend to get tired along the way because of studies and whatnot. They have other priorities. So when they have to do too much of these kind of things, they get tired. But what I wanted to do as a student leader at that time, if I can give them just a small token of reward, just something to make them feel a little bit more motivated to do more of this kind of events, would that be very good? So after a few years working and whatnot, I wanted to do like a student reward card. Basically, not only to reward students by going to certain shops and get points, but they could also get points by going to certain events or organizing some events that is beneficial to the society. So after doing this kind of event, I found a good friend of mine right now. His name is Chris, and we work together where I provide the points to the students and the people who help him.
Will Campus Youth find its way into the in crowd? We'll find out right after this. Hello and welcome back to MyEG Make The Pitch with me, Aisha Sinclair. And you've joined us just in time to see Muhammad Firdaus pitch his idea to the potential investors. Promoting rewards through social networking sites and conducting surveys that are valuable towards youth research, this card-based loyalty program that rewards students can and might just be the next cool thing on campus.
My style or my strategy today, I think it's more about me, less about presentation and slides. I want the judges to know me personally and believe in my idea and the people behind it. Well, I did some practices with my friends. I did go to other investors to try out and try to smoothen out the messages and whatnot. So I think I have a fighting chance. My name is Muhammad Firdaus. The Campus Youth Rewards platform combines three elements: the loyalty of a loyalty card, the virality of social media, and the user experience of gamification. Allow me to explain one by one later. Now, a loyalty card program, very simple. It's just a card. You purchase it, you purchase something, you get points, get rewarded. Very simple. However, my unique selling point adds two more elements, which is social media and gamification. However, even if I want to compete just on a loyalty card alone, I can compete in terms of ease of operations and a much more cost-effective price for these kind of things. Ease of operation meaning less time spent on manpower usage, and number two, in terms of cost effectiveness, which allows, at the end of the day, to be much more accessible to the SME market. Now, gamification, the third element, which is the most important element. Now, like I said, talking about motivation, what motivates them to do things, gamification is the process of taking something that's not typically a loyalty card, not typically a game, and putting it into a loyalty card context. And what it does is that by using, I give you an example. Imagine a website, a portal, and they're using the loyalty cards and whatnot. Number one, it says, your mission today is collect 1,000 points. If you do it, you get something, a reward. So a mission-based objective. Number two, when you finish your objective or you go more frequently to a restaurant or whatnot, it gives you a visual cue. Congratulations, you are the most frequent visitor of the shop. This is a badge for you. And number three is the reward mechanic. So when they do the missions, they get the visual achievements and rankings, they will feel good about themselves, and we help them feel more good about themselves. How? By giving them the rewards, prizes, and etc.
So, I want to stop you there. A lot of words now being chanted. What exactly do you want to do?
Okay, correct. It's about shaping consumer behavior.
How does it work?
Okay, how does it work? It's basically, like I said, it's a loyalty marketing card. So that's how you get the points. and then those points will be collected in a server and whatnot. And when they go to the portal where they redeem, okay, there are certain things that they can see, like missions. Like for example, what can I do to get more points? What can I do to help my clients, meaning the merchants?
Who's issuing the loyalty card?
Me, my company.
And loyalty to whom?
To the user.
Yeah, I mean, in respect to what business, in respect to what?
Understand?
Yeah.
Allow me to explain. Like the typical model of a loyalty business is basically I will give out my cards to users, youths, consumers, and I will sell my points to merchants. So what it does is that when every time a user comes to the merchant to get points from them.
But again, because you say it's loyalty.
Correct.
That if multiple F&B, what is in it for them to be in your program and then competing with the other people? Because you want loyalty, but they don't get loyalty. Loyalty is to you, but not to the merchant.
Okay. Now, number one, I am the organizer of the loyalty card. I do not have my own merchant or whatnot. These merchants, however, okay, want not only the loyalty of this youth, but also the connection with the youth. That is why the social media element of my portal is important. So every time they have their own promotion or whatever, they are in contact with the youth that is in my database. Now, when you're talking about competition between the merchants and whatnot, yes, there is competition. However, we select based on, I would say, does not create competition between our merchants.
This is ready to go to market, or it is just a concept in your mind?
Everything is ready to go to market. I can start selling already, except one part, which is the front-end portal. The front-end portal is where the element of social media and gamification that I want to do it. However, if I want to compete just loyalty card alone, yes, I can do it. I can go to market already.
But why would you want to compete with existing?
I believe
like
that...
you said the two big ones.
Correct. Now,
yeah.
why do I want to compete? Because it's a bit about my history. I do a lot of events management, a lot of events, so I have all these users. How can I go from an event management company into a technology company where I have these events, I have this user base? So I believe by using loyalty card, this kind of element, I can convert all these visitors into users on my card. And the second thing is that from my experience doing marketing and whatnot, I need a tool to shape the behavior of the consumer. I want them, when I do a certain competition or a certain campaign, I want them to respond to it, but I don't have information. I don't have the tool or the platform to test out and eventually create the correct kind of platform. So this is the foundation that I need to know. So the next time I do a competition or campaign, I know what makes them tick.
Who is helping you out in this? Are you alone?
No, I currently own my own company. It's called Youth Marketing Malaysia. It's just like I said, it does a lot of events. We do a lot of PC fairs and book fairs in public universities, yeah, like UPM and UKM. And we are also the co-organizer of previously done Hari Belia Negara, like about last week.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Is that all? Thank you.
You're relying a lot on, this being a new
Correct.
Idea,
Correct.
something that's not really
Correct.
started or set up yet. So you're relying a lot on your ability to sell this idea to the judges. Do you think you managed to do that?
I think one mistake that I did is that I did not rely too much on visualization of my idea. Okay, so maybe some other contender might use slides or whatnot, but I used the strategy of selling my my idea to the people first. So so that mistake, I think I don't know, maybe they got through to my messaging or not.
Or any investor would be very much interested in how much money would you actually make from this?
Exactly.
How much are you asking for? How fast can I get this money back?
Correct.
And so what kind of preparation did you do in that sense?
Well, of course I did a financial calculation and whatnot. So I mean, just to give an idea what our competitors are doing. The number one company in this business made revenue of about 88 million last year. So what are opportunities for me? So I mean, of course, in another situation, if I don't have this marketing platform, if my core business is not events, I would not consider this. But I am in a situation to do this. So why don't take the jump?